Hi guys, welcome to week 31 of my pregnancy video log situation. I am 32 weeks now, so this is a recap, and 32 weeks is kind of blowing my mind because, Jasper's here, almost fell off the couch. Because, think about it. I was like, okay, so I'm 32, I'm gonna be 33, that leaves 7 weeks before 40, and then it's just the countdown is so real right now. It's just kind of like freaking me out. This is my lollipop that Jasper made me. So it's just kind of crazy. It's getting very real and it's exciting.
Look, I got the money.
Yeah, you got some money. So last week,
you buy a bike.
You're gonna buy a bike with $10 with that coin? One thing I want to update. One thing I want to address in this update is that my last midwife appointment. You dropped it.
I lost it.
You lost it. Are you gonna find it? There's my scrunchie. There's my scrunchie. My midwife came for a checkup and she's coming again this Friday. So I will be 33 weeks at that point. So she came 2 weeks from then. And so that was my 31 week checkup. So that was great. Everything was normal. Everything checked out. Everything was right on track, like measuring on track. All my blood pressure and all that stuff is all good. We had a great talk about, we always have great talks, to be honest. I dropped my lollipop. Can you grab it for me? Just the top? Okay, I'll get it. You're looking for the money? Our talk was a lot about like the hormonal intensity, and the varying effects of that, and I'm just being so vague, but I don't want to give too much detail about it because it's so personal, but basically your needs might be a little different than what they were when pre-pregnancy, or what they will be again, as far as many things, many things. But I guess what I'm talking about is like what you need as far as your partner is concerned and the kind of attention you need. Like, and a lot of women don't want to be, like, they have no drive. They don't want to be touched or anything. And then sometimes it's like a very strong drive. So those are all normal things. And so we had a nice talk about that. That was interesting. And we're curious if we found that there's like a vague correlation between the gender of your fetus and your feelings. So it was further confirmation for me that I may be pregnant with a girl. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to show you the bump. I am dressed crazy right now. Don't judge me. I just that was where my elbow was. But look at this thing. It is so big. I feel pretty massive. I feel almost like I'm there, like I feel very pregnant, very giant. And it's fine. Like, am I super comfortable? No, I'm not super comfortable. This baby moves around a lot and is like situated much higher than my previous pregnancy. So it's like right at my belly button, which is like popping out. There's a lot of pressure there. And the other night at dinner, I ate so much dinner You know, it felt like a lot anyway. I felt super stuffed, and Jasper was making me laugh so hard. I can't even remember what it was. I just remember laughing so hard and like having to hold my stomach, almost like pinching together towards my navel so that it didn't like, it felt like it was just gonna pop out. So,
I lost my money.
oh, you lost your money again? How are you gonna find it? So I just don't know how I'm gonna get much bigger. And I'm also like, my belly button looked different after my first pregnancy. And I just think I'm like a little bit worried or thinking about how it's gonna look after this. Like, whatever, it doesn't matter, but it just is like so stretched. It's so stretched. So we'll see. So that's that. I feel like my midwife asked me about my appetite, and I feel like I'm almost always down to have like a little snack, but I can't eat as much already. Like, I think my stomach is squished or confined a little bit more, so I can't eat as much as I would normally. I can put away some food, so there's not as much room right now for that. So that's a new development. What else? Oh yeah, Josh and I went for a date. My husband and I went on a date. We took a bike ride and then had a little picnic by the river. And it was like, I was like, you have to go to the bathroom?
I'm looking for the back.
Okay, you go ahead. You're so cute. So we had a little date and that was awesome. But like on the bike ride, I was like, oh, I'm too pregnant to be riding a bike. I'm definitely too pregnant. Like every bump I went over, I thought, this is a good way to lower the baby, it seemed like. It felt like it was just too much. Maybe like a really gentle, smooth ride. But, you know, we went through a construction zone because this is New York City. So it was not your ideal prenatal bike ride. So after that, I had my suspicions that I probably shouldn't have been on that bike. And then I looked it up and it was like, yeah, be careful in your third trimester because your center of gravity has changed so much and is continuing to change. So your balance isn't what it is. And even if you're wearing a helmet, which of course I was, you don't want to fall and hurt your belly. Can you imagine? Oh my God, the thought of landing on my belly, it just kills me. Like it literally makes me sick. So no more bike riding for me for now. And I have been biking, not regularly or anything, but occasionally throughout this pregnancy because of the COVID situation. I'm not like gonna take a taxi or an Uber. I'm not gonna get on the subway right now. So for further destinations, like my acupuncture appointment, that was a couple weeks ago. I didn't feel like that was a problem when I was biking then, but now it's good. So no more biking for me. We are getting there. I'm due at the beginning of October and it is already in the second week of August. And they're moving around right now. I'm having a lot more Braxton Hicks contractions. Like right now, this is like it's so hard right here. This is not how I dressed when I went out, by the way. I had on a shirt, but I was eating chips and salsa and I didn't want to get anything on my white shirt. And by the way, that's what I'm craving. Chips and salsa, like the spicier the better. It's so weird. I mean, I grew up in Texas and that's like what we snack on, but I even made some delicious homemade salsa. Jasper helped me. That's a fun thing to do, cooking with your kids. Like on certain projects, not every project, but that was a fun project. Like, ooh, movement. We did like a tomatillo salsa verde, and he got to peel them, and and we, poured all the ingredients in the pan and blah, blah, blah. It was cute. And then he got to use the food processor, and it was so funny because he was standing up on the step stool, and he'd never used the food processor before because I rarely use it myself. I just use the Vitamix mostly, but he was standing up on the step stool, and it was plugged in, and he'd been pushing the button the whole time and so excited. And finally when it was plugged in, and he pushed the button, and he was like, ah! And he almost fell backwards off the step stool, and I caught him, and it was fine, but it was really funny. And he loved every minute of it, the whole process. So, yeah, it's really fun, something to look forward to. Certain projects are really great with kids, and so good for them too. So that's what's been going on. Yes, honey? I don't know. I will find it though. I just feel like I can't get enough sleep. I guess this is the other thing I want to talk about. I'm so tired, like all the time. Mornings are so hard for me to like get going, wake up, and be like, my husband wakes up like an hour before us, and he's like, music, and he's like so into it in his headphones. He doesn't like try to wake us up, but he's such a morning person. And then Jasper pretty much is too. Like, he wakes up and he's laughing, and I'm just like the slow to rise. I'm like, oh my gosh, it takes me a while. So I'm just tired, and I feel like I'm not getting enough sleep. Even though I'm averaging probably 9 hours a night, I could sleep another 2 hours. I mean, I really could. And I don't let myself nap that much, and Jasper's not napping, so naps aren't really a thing for me. Most weeks, sometimes I might get 1 or 2 if Josh is out with Jasper on a weekend, and I'm really like not gonna do other stuff, which I usually want to do. Anyway, I don't know if there's anything else. That's pretty much it. I did do a little exercise for the first time in this week, and that was good. And I just did it once. So I need to do some more, but yeah, that's it. Just playing with my kiddo, and we get a lot of exercise together, just playing, getting up and down off of the floor all the time. I feel so pregnant for that. That's it, you guys. Boring one, which I guess is good considering all the craziness of this year. So, yeah, I mean, I honestly feel like this baby could come out at any moment. I feel like my little timer has gone off my belly button. But I think I still have some time to go. So hopefully we'll make it at least to 38 weeks, which is just a little more than a month away. So I think we will. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along, and for any questions and comments that you guys have been sharing. And I hope you're well, and I hope that your pregnancy is good, and we'll catch you next week, okay? Peace and love. Bye, guys.